Hello everybody, it is Whitney Magnuson here and I'm live at the Unity Stamp Company today, and I even have a little bit of a helper here, my son Everett. He just got off the school bus and he wanted to be the helper today. So if you hear a little voice, that's who it is. Alright, so we just had an amazing release for our 14th birthday, and we are still celebrating with over 50% off stamps site-wide, 10% off supplies, and of course sale prices on new arrivals like this. And we kind of had this brainchild. Zendaya had created this amazing wreath, and it was all one layer. And so Nick and I were like, well, how can we make this so you can stamp the flowers and the greenery in different colors so it doesn't require coloring? And so we came up with adding these little register marks. And so these register marks are going to help you.
Beauty got flooded.
Evie, quit. To line up this stamp perfectly. Even though it's red rubber and you can't see through it, you can still get that perfect lined up look and that amazing quality and impression of the red rubber. So I'm going to show you how to use this, and I just watched a video this morning. One of our design team members, Crystal Minkler, she had created a video, and I was so inspired by it that I wanted to try out the technique. And when I saw her do it, I was like, well, duh, why didn't I think about that? And so I am just kind of going to replicate Crystal's technique and see if we can make it happen. And then you guys can see this wreath in action as well. So, get that cord out of the way. This is the stamp set, 2-step wreath. And we are going to start off. So what Crystal did is she had a piece of acetate. Hers was like, it had a grid on it. Mine doesn't. It's just regular acetate. But I'm still going to do like a little cross mark so we can tell where the middle is and all that jazz. So let's do that. I'll just grab my Misties so we can use that as kind of like a little guide here. Alright, so I want to do a mark like halfway through this little buddy. So we're gonna do at, what is this? This is 5 5.5 inches. So we need to do 2 1/4. Correct, Nick? Yeah? 2 1/4.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 1/4 would be right here. That doesn't seem right, does it? Help me.
I gotta go water this.
Help me. Come here. It doesn't seem
Wait.
half. I need half.
2 1/2, right?
I don't know. I need
Mom.
help. Okay, so 2 1/2 here, right? Yep, that's halfway.
Hey Mom, I'm gonna go water this for you. It feels dry.
Oh, yep, I do need that, honey. And if I screw up, I have other pieces of acetate, but I think I'm not doing the box. Nope, Crystal, you had yours. I'm doing mine with just acetate. I'm not measuring. Who else like really struggles with measuring? Because like I can't even with it.
I think you measured
Alright.
from the...
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down in the corners so we can perfectly line it up. Then I'm going to put my acetate right in there on top of it, down in the corner. Make sure you guys can see that. All right, so now we're going to start with our wreath. And so we are going to go ahead and, oh, of course, this isn't going to work either. Oh, yeah, well, it will, it will. All right. Have our acetate. So just make sure you put it in your Misty where you can line it up. She didn't have hers die cut, so hers was like the exact same size of an A2. So just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to kind of center my wreath. I'm starting with the greenery exactly where I want that to be because it's going to be a little stamped off the edge with this die cut. I'm using the scallop and stitched die cut. All right, so now what she did, which I thought was pretty genius, is she went ahead and inked up these little register marks in black. Okay, and she stamped them down on that acetate. So I'm just using like a Gina K amalgam ink. It doesn't really matter. And then she's gonna pull it out and we're gonna set that aside. So now our stamp is in here exactly where we want it. Please do not touch my stuff. All right, sorry. Crafting with kids is really hard. All right, so I'm cleaning off those register marks because we do not need them now. We got what we needed out of them. And we're gonna go in with our first color combination, and I'm gonna use some Distress Oxide. So I'm gonna use
Okay, Abby, come in. Come here.
Twisted Citron,
No, it's not my fault.
and I'm going to ink up this greenery. If you get the little register marks, that's fine. We can always wipe those off, but we don't want to ink up those register marks right now. All right. So we're going to go ahead and stamp that down. Perfect. So now I'm doing 3 different color combos because we have some amazing cardstock at Unity and I wanted to showcase some of the pretty colors. So we're going to do this 3 times so you guys can see how easy it is to mass produce using this stamp set. So like I said, just make sure you know where you're going to line up your cardstock, because it needs to be in the exact same position every single time. All right, cleaning this off, we're gonna go in with our next green color, which is Peeled Paint. And we're just inking this up in Peeled Paint. I'm glad I'm not the only one that really struggles with measurements. I don't know why I struggle so much with it, but I do. All right, we got that all good. Now we're gonna go in and do the same thing with that 3rd panel here. And the next green color. All right, my next green is Bundled Sage. Cleaning this off. So I still have that piece of acetate that we stamped those register marks on. I still have that off to the side. We're going to use that for our next step. But this is just a super easy way that you can mass produce with it and also get a 1-layer card instead of die cutting out. Because if you didn't mask off where those register marks stamped, you'd have to die cut it out. Otherwise they're going to be on there. All right. So there we go. That was our last color of our green. So now we're going to go in with our other colors. So I'm going to start with Shaded Lilac. I'm just going to clean this off because we are all good with our greenery stamp now. All right. So now we're going to go ahead. We're going to put that acetate back in here, position it where it was, and I had it all the way in the corner of my Misty, so it's pretty easy to line up. Then we're going to grab our floral stamp and we're just going to layer this right on top of those register marks. Just kind of get a bird's eye view underneath so you can line up. All right. And the great thing about the acetate is we can test it too and just make sure that it's going to be good to go. If we have exactly lining it up or whatever, if we want to change anything. Oopsies. That's okay. Put this back over and look at that. It is perfectly lined up, so we're good. We have great placement here. All right. So now we're just going to clean off that black and we're going to go in with our colors. So you guys can see how you could do, a bunch of different of the green and then just kind of go through and do the floral all at once too. So we are going to start with our, where's my Shaded Lilac? Oh, right here. Shaded Lilac for our florals. I removed our acetate. we don't need that anymore. We got it all lined up the way we want. All right, stamp down. Perfect. I love that color combo together. So, so pretty. All right, so there's our first one. All right, and now we're gonna go in with our second panel here. Line this one up. Clean this off, and we're gonna go in with another color. What I love about this wreath too is like it can work for so many occasions, and I'm gonna do that with a bunch of different sentiments and ways to add greetings. So let's do Wilted Violet. Keeping our stamp in the exact same position because we already did the work of lining it up. Perfect. And now for our third and final color here. And I chose all Unity cardstocks that matched these inks because I thought it'd be fun to have like a coordinating look. All right, so my final color here is going to be Picked Raspberry, one of my favorite oxide colors. All right, cleaning that off, perfect. Go in with our Picked Raspberry. And stamp down. Cute, cute, cute. All right. So easy peasy, we have all of our wreaths all stamped, no coloring cards. Like, I love that. I'm jumping on that bandwagon. So there they are. I love it. So cute. All right, so I went ahead and I paired these with some Unity cardstock. So this one is the color Razzleberry. Then we have Grape Jelly we're going to pair that one with. And then this one is Grapesicle. So I think it actually works pretty well, like pairing them all like that. So fun. Okay, so let's do some different sentiments. So for one of them, I thought it would be really fun to pull out a happy birthday one from Extended Celebration. This is a brand new stamp set, and I absolutely love this. All right, so let's pull out one that might fit inside the wreath here. There's so many sentiments and stuff, so I'm just gonna kind of... This one's Have a Happy Birthday. Oh, that's pretty cute. Have a Happy Birthday. Okay, let's do that one on there. I think that would be really, really cute. There's a video that I did the other day. Thank you. The other day that is showing how this set works so well for adding greetings to the inside and the outside of your cards. So, great set to have on hand. All right, so we're gonna do that one on there. I think on this light purple one, I had die cut out a little hello, and this is from Chic Script Salutations, a fun little die set that we have in our shop, and it just kind of has essential greetings. And so I die cut that out with the same Grapesicle cardstock, and then I'm gonna add some extra layers. We have a 140-pound cardstock in Sweet Tooth, and this 140-pound cardstock is amazing for layering them up together to get a dimensional die cut. So we'll do that on here, I think. That'll be pretty. Love that. And then on this one, I thought, let's do a little foil, like easy foil. So we have Sentiments 2. These are our Unity adhesive transfers. These are just sentiments, and it is so much fun to use. No heat. All you need is a die cutting machine to apply pressure. So let's go ahead and add these sentiments. Let's start with our easy peasy one, our sentiment with just the stamp. All right. Gonna grab my Misty here. And we're just gonna pop this right inside here and then line up our sentiment in the center. Tape that down so we don't have disasters. I think we have maybe like 3 left of this pixie tape. So if you wanted it, I would grab it because it's 10% off and it's amazing. I use it for holding my die cuts in place, you know, paper in my MISTI because I prefer tape over my magnet. Just all bunch of different ways to use this. All right, I'm happy with that. I wonder if we should do, you know what, I'm going to do the same color, floral, as the florals. I'm going to do Wilted Violet for that sentiment. I think that would be really fun. All right. Have a happy birthday, because you can never have too many birthday cards. It's just great to build up your stash too. All right. So I'm very happy with that one. I think that one's really cute. That's going to be adorable. We're going to assemble this with a little bit of, I think, some burlap string. I think that would be really fun. All right, so that one's done. We got the sentiment on there. All right, let's do our die cut sentiment. So this one is using Chic Script Salutations. And like I had mentioned earlier, I went ahead and I die cut out a couple of extra with our 140-pound cardstock, and this is in the color Sweet Tooth. So it's pure white, but it is just a very thick cardstock that you can use for card bases or die cut layers like I am right now. Just an easy way to get that dimensional look without having to like fussy cut out foam tape or something like crazy like that. All right, we'll stack this on top of there. We're gonna get a little side view and make sure we like the line up, and I do. Like, look at how thick that is with just two. Love it. All right. Oh, that's so sweet, Donna. Thank you. Yes, it's my birthday tomorrow, and so I usually have Fridays I work from home. So I'm home tomorrow with my baby girl, and I have some family visiting for the weekend, so it should be a fun weekend. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm just going to layer that final one on here, which was out of our Grapesicle cardstock. Isn't it a pretty just lilac color? It's very springy. And then we're going to put that right on top of there. I'm using my Ultra Bond adhesive. It's a great liquid adhesive. I've even left mine open overnight and it didn't clog up, so I would say that is a win. All right, got that on there, and we will go ahead and adhere this down. Pretty. I really like how that one is. Look at the dimension on that. Love it, and it all kind of pulls together with that coordinating cardstock. All right, now let's do that fun foiled sentiment for this one. All right, so with these, it's just a little piece of acetate. So this is Sentiments 2. The Sentiments 1 is sold out, but it's going to be back within the next week if you really love these, which I do. All right, so I think we're going to do, I think Hello looks really pretty in there. So let's do that. So what we're going to do is just cut out this Hello. And you just kind of have to be careful you don't cut into the other sentiments. So for this, you don't need a laminator, you just need a die cutting machine to apply pressure. I like to just add a little piece of pixie tape on the edge just so I have a little handle for grabbing it, because you don't want to grab or like touch the back side when we peel this off, because it is an adhesive and it works like an adhesive. So there's a thin backing. We're going to peel this thin backing off. And then we're going to just stick this where we want it on our card front. So I want it like that. And then we could even add hello friend or beautiful or whatever. Let's do beautiful. Just another little add-on that we can do. And again, I just kind of use this as a little anchor. Will the tag and heart dies be restocked? Yes, they will. They'll be back in stock in about 4 to 6 weeks. We need to allow for manufacturing and shipping time. So check back then. Let's do this one second because I kind of want to like shove this one up a little bit. Well, actually, no, I think I can do it. No, I'm gonna wait. Sorry. So I want that to be like very like close up to the hello. So, all right, we have that placed down. So now we are going to,
No, they aren't stickers. They actually, you'll see how they work. The foil sticks to them.
Yes, so this is an adhesive transfer. So it is basically an adhesive glue that's going to transfer down and leave that there, and then we can apply foil. So we're going to just sandwich this in our plates and run this through the die cutting machine. All right, so now we can peel this off. So when we peel, it's almost going to look like a watermark stamp sentiment, if you guys can see that. Then we're going to grab our foil. I'm going to use pink melon because I think it matches most closely. Oh my gosh, look at that. Gross. This box elder bug has been bothering me for like literally... Oh gosh. All right. That's embarrassing. I'm using pink melon with a side of box elder bug for this.
I wish you guys could see how red Whit's face is right now.
And we are just going to place our foil pretty side up right over the top of this. And then we're going to sandwich it back in our die cutting machine to apply the pressure so it gets like a nice even coverage of that foil. Alright. Now we can do the peel and reveal, and we have a really pretty pink foiled sentiment, and this you can use again. So if you have the I'm gonna just grab it so you guys can see what it looks like. So with our toner sheets, if you had a hot laminator, you could put this on top of your toner sheets, run it through the laminator, and you have a second sentiment to use. So a lot of ways that you can use this and get the most bang for your buck.
Peggy wants to make sure you don't send any bugs with her order.
I will try not to, Peggy. I was back there shipping out today, but I don't think I included any bugs in anybody's orders. All right, so same thing. I'm just putting that down. Our little beautiful ones.
Correct. No need to heat the foil at all.
Right.
It all just sticks.
It is all transferred with pressure. So that's why it needs this die cutting machine. All right, we'll run this through. Same process. We're gonna peel this off. It leaves that really pretty watermark look. I'm just gonna grab I have some extra on this little sheet. So I'm just gonna cut this pretty side up over the top. And you don't wanna like with your fingers because you're going to mess up the adhesive. So you want to not like rub on it or anything like that. These aren't rub-ons, these are adhesive transfers, and they do need pressure to adhere properly. All right, we'll run this back through.
I was just wondering, could you just dump on like glitter or something too?
Yes, you can. So if you didn't want to do foil, you could certainly use this with glitter or things like that. It's going to do the same thing. All right, so here we have a perfect negative that we can do the same thing. We can use that toner sheet with our hot laminator and get another sentiment out of there. All right, but that is that for now. So now we can assemble our layers. I have just some white card bases. We're gonna put all of our cards on here. All right. So I think we'll do flat on the, oh, actually, you know what we need to do? We need to grab some string because that makes it. I'm all flustered now that that stupid bug came out of nowhere. All right, I think we're gonna add a little bit of this burlap string. This is in the color Ivory. I really, really love this string. And we're just gonna do like a little side bow. And like so. All right. I'm gonna just ship that. I love that this is our scallop and rectangle die set, and I love that the scallops kind of hold the ribbon in place. All right, that's really cute. Perfect. So now that we're adding a ribbon to that, let's pop this up with a little foam tape. Give it a little dimension, because why not? I like to kind of leave a little space where that ribbon's gonna be so we don't get a, like kind of a bump in our card. Totally not necessary to do, but it's just one of those things that I do because otherwise it bothers me and I feel like it's not perfect for me to send it to somebody. But then like if somebody sends me a card, I never notice those things. Like, I'm just, like, in awe of, like, all the beauties. So, like, I would never notice if it wasn't my own card. But if it's my card, I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I'm sure you guys can relate. All hard on ourselves. All right. I'm, like, really impressed I did not, like, swear when I saw that bug. Pat myself on the back. All right, so I'm gonna pop this up on our Razzleberry cardstock. Ooh, that looks so cute, you guys. I love it. We'll just tighten our bow in place, and then we're gonna cut these tails because they don't need to be that long. And put this one on our white card base. Let's see. All right. Perfect. There is our first one with the foiled sentiment. So much fun. All right. Let's do this one. Add a little bit of our string. I think that just adds a sweet little touch. I'm going to wrap this one a couple of times. And tie this into a cute little bow. All right. There we go. Let's see. Cute, cute. Oh no, I think somebody did a funny comment and I wanted to read it. And it passed by on me. I'll have to read it after. So Angela is linking up all of the products that you can find in our shop right now, and there's site-wide deals, so it's a great time to shop and check those wish lists because some of those older sets we don't put on sale often, and so you want to snag it when we have these site-wide deals because they aren't going to be on like our regular promotions that we run, you know, every couple weeks. So great time to grab those oldies but goodies. Yes, these are very easy and quick to whip up, and I think too, like, they look really cute. Like, people are gonna be like, whoa, how'd you do that? You know, they're not even gonna know it took you like literally 2 minutes to do. All right. We're going to pop this one up. This is on our Grapesicle cardstock. It's a very pretty. All right, pop this one on a white card base. See, I had to write it down so I didn't forget to tell you guys what the name was. Yes, this luxury cardstock is awesome for card bases as well. So you can use it for layering like I am, or card bases. It's like 100-pound cardstock. It's really thick, a really great quality. I know that you guys will love it. All right, there's that one. Now let's do this one. All right, this one I think I'm not gonna do the string on. I'm gonna flat adhere this just because I wanna mix it up a little bit. This one would be a great like mail-friendly card. So you wouldn't have to pay extra postage if you wanted to even flat adhere this down on here too. But I'm not going to. And this is Grape Jelly cardstock. I know today when I was in backpacking orders, so many of you were ordering the cardstock, and it was so much fun. So this does not come in mixed packs. It comes one color, and I believe there's 10 sheets per little pack, and I think it's $3.95. But yeah, no mixed packs yet, just because, I don't know, just because. Maybe we could do a mixed pack, like a rainbow or something. I always like find that there's certain colors I use a ton of. Like I use a ton of like the kind of turquoisey colors and the pink colors, and so I would be through that mixed pack in like no time at all. I love using it for the pop of color with the matting and things like that. All right, and then we're gonna pop this one up on our card base. All right, so we have all of our cards assembled using two-step Wreath, and I think they're so much fun. This set is like a must-have for creating these easy cards, and you guys can check out Crystal's video too up on our Facebook page, and you know, bookmark that if you want to see how she mass produces these cards and what sentiment she adds to hers. But I think that these are so much fun, just great to build a stash with. And look at that foil detail. Like, can you even handle it? Because I can't. So much fun. I love that pink melon color too. And here it is, our dimensional die cut using chic script salutations, and we layered it up with some 140-pound cardstock there. And then, of course, we had to do just a plain old happy birthday stamp because why not? And it is using our new favorite birthday stamp set, Extended Celebration. Okay, so Susan asked, what is the frame called? So this is a nesting die set that I used, and it's called Scallops and Rectangles die set. And it comes with this one and then a smaller one too, so you get 4 dies in there. So there we go. Oh, Suzette thinks she needs to get that stamp set. Oh, I'm sorry, enabler alert. I should have that up at the top. It's so much fun. It is a must-have, you guys. I think you're really going to like this. And I love that we have this on here for perfect lining up, and you still get that awesome impression from red rubber. So, yeah. I guess that's all I had to share with you guys today. I just wanted to pop on, do a few quick cards because I was so inspired by Crystal Minkler and her awesome video. So check that out. And just a reminder, through the weekend, it is going to be 50% off site-wide on stamps. That excludes past and present membership kits, but all of our retail stamps are going to be on sale. You do not need a code, and we have some amazing freebies. So you get this free. It's never been released before. It's brand new. This free with $45. Absolutely love that. At $65, you're going to get this and a $5 coupon for your next order. At $75, you're going to get those two things plus a grab bag. And this is just like a random, like, little one that I happened to grab from the back. There's more stamps in there too, but so get a grab bag. And then at $125, you are going to get all of that plus an amazing stamp set, Maybelle's. This is actually the floral that represents the month of May. So it's really great for May birthdays or anniversaries, things like that. And seriously, it's just so gorgeous. And it's a huge stamp too. It is absolutely beautiful. So at $125, you'll get this. So lots of freebies and incentives just for shopping. And yeah, this is going to go through Monday at midnight. And so get your orders in through the weekend. Treat yourself because it was just Mother's Day and we should treat ourselves, right? All right, I hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend, and we'll be live again really soon. Bye, everybody.